What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Novichenko Whips YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. I wanted to do a super quick preface to the video. I've been ripping around the Raptor with the family, doing life, and so I wanted to throw together this combination or concoction video of a day in the life of a Raptor owner, specifically Gen 2 3.5 liter EcoBoost. Preface, my truck has a Cobb Stage 2 off-the-shelf tune, and then my brother-in-law that you'll see in the video, he has a Livernois tune pretty much on his fully stock Aviator. So we've been having some fun whenever we get to, and yeah, hopefully this is something that you like to watch overall, and tune in for more. There's gonna be a lot more in terms of tuning my Raptor and doing things to the Raptor. It's all in the plans, it's just a matter of finding the time to do it. Please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you.
I've never once had to add coolant to the truck, and I've of course never had it overheat. It's definitely a low mileage truck. I really like my Cobb expansion tank cover, because if you look at the tank just without the cover, it looks kind of ugly. But if you can see, we're right above the minimum mark, and why not fill it up? I understand that in North America you have to use this orange coolant. The Ford stuff is like $30 or $40 a container, and the Peak stuff is like $15, and it looks like you can use it in Fords and GM and Lincoln vehicles. So because I need to add only a little bit, I don't want to make a mess, I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Instead of popping off the full aluminum foil cover, I just make a little hole in it so it doesn't flow too much. And then we're gonna open up this. Definitely do this with your car cold. Don't do it when your car is blistering hot. This will bust out. The cap looks fine. Made in India. Yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit and just double check and see how it goes. Here we are, we're at the max level. I pretty much put a rag around the fill neck, and so you won't spill anything, because you're very likely to spill if you don't put a rag there. And we should be all good. Planning a little road trip here in the near future, so we just wanted to make sure all the fluids are topped off. Check out this M6. Check out this M6. It would be sweet to build the 650i to this kind of spec and look. Nice. I love it. It looks so unique in the 6 Grand Coupe body. We've got a day in the life of a Raptor. Seems like winter just passed, and now it's time to stock up with firewood again. Getting hooked up. It'll squat a bit more. Should have thought about the air pressure before loading it up. It's a good little load.
Сейчас посмотрим.
Ну, а что тут смотреть?
Я буду просто с педали.
Go!
Раз, два, три. Вроде ровно. Ага. Ну это колеса летит, готов.
Давай, считай.
Раз, два, три.
Чуть-чуть. Ты, да, быстрее.
Fast and Furious. 1999. Modding the Aviator. Чё, пшикает?
Теперь меня не догонит ни моя жена, ни Raptor не догонит, ни Stage 2, ни Stage 3.
Nice.
Все, я уже себе поставил special
Пробку.
пробка, рейсинг пробка.
That's it.
Соведу нет, да.
Будет отлично.
А ну, Руслан, ты вот туда задом, чуть-чуть задом, тебе надо было туда его.
Нормально. Окей.
А чья это машина?
А это я запарковался,
А, ты уехал.
чтобы Руслану было место.
Бедненький. А ну,
Ну, сейчас будет. Буллет, смотри, не выбежи. Так оно только когда отпускаешь газ,
да.
чтобы
Да, да,
прешер выпускался.
Дани, это Дани.
Вот это
Ого.
да. Пшикнул.
Вау.
М.
Руслан мне прислал, нет, ты мне прислал видео.
Well, everybody, after my brother-in-law kind of took me out from a dig on his tuned Aviator, we have just flashed the Stage 2 93 map. Formerly, I was running a 91 map. I would never pretty much get knock under wide open throttle. And since we have 92 gas here in Washington and then I supplement with a bit of E85, I should be perfectly fine running a 93 map. We'll keep an eye on the knock count under very light driving or just normal driving conditions, but I think we'll be okay. As I mentioned, I have E85 at home and I usually throw a couple gallons in with every full tank. Let's start her up. Of course, it resets like all your simple stuff. It's funny that retuning the ECU will reset your display. Let's go see what she does. I've totally forgot how good the SPD trombones sound on this Gen 2 Raptor. Now that I've been opening the rear window, because the temps have gotten better outside. Let's give it a listen. Ready? Nice little tone to that. Love it. If anyone is interested as to what makes that lovely exhaust note on the Raptor, as you saw, I have an SPD trombone installed. So stock exhaust completely, but I've got the midsection trombone that gives it that nicer tone, similar to the Gen 3 Raptors. So would recommend fully stock exhaust, and just the trombone adds quite a bit. Some people say it sounds like that Nissan GTR, but I don't know. I don't think so, but it does change it up from stock. Stock was worse. I wanted to give a super quick shout out to my brother-in-law who made me this awesome laser cut logo type plaque. So you can hang it if you want to. He's up here in the Northwest. He does the best welding and metalwork. So if you're interested in something like this, definitely reach out, email or comment in the Pacific Northwest. I'm gonna hang that up somewhere downstairs, and we're gonna do more of a backdrop with this awesome thing.